Have you ever wondered if you're more than just a fleeting presence in this vast universe? If perhaps you're a chosen one, marked by destiny for a purpose far greater than the ordinary? Today, we're embarking on a journey to unveil 7 unmistakable signs that could reveal your extraordinary calling. If you've ever been struck by eerie coincidences that defy explanation, haunted by dreams so vivid they linger like echoes of another realm, or felt an unshakable sense of purpose burning within you, then you've stumbled into the perfect place. This video isn't just a casual exploration. It's a mirror held up to your soul, a compass to navigate the mysteries of your existence. Are these moments mere quirks of chance, or are they threads in a grand tapestry woven by forces beyond our comprehension? Stay with us as we peel back the layers of the everyday to uncover whether you're among the rare few destined to shape the world in ways you've only begun to imagine. Let's step. Sign 1. Encountering synchronicities. Imagine a world where the ordinary suddenly feels extraordinary, where the threads of your daily life seem to weave themselves into a pattern too intricate to dismiss. This is the realm of synchronicities, one of the most captivating signs that you might be a chosen one. These aren't just random moments slipping through the cracks of chance. They're deliberate, meaningful alignments that whisper to your soul, hinting at a destiny far greater than the mundane. Picture this. You glance at the clock and it's 11:11 again, or perhaps 3:33 catches your eye for the 3rd time this week. These recurring numbers, often called angel numbers, pop up on receipts, license plates, or even the page number of a book you've just opened. To the untrained eye, they might seem trivial, but to you, they feel like a secret code, a gentle tap from the universe urging you to look closer. Synchronicities extend beyond numbers, though. They unfold in moments that defy logic, leaving you awestruck at their precision. Maybe you've been humming a tune from your childhood, only to hear it play on the radio seconds later. Or perhaps you've been wrestling with a question in your mind, and out of nowhere, a stranger's casual remark offers the exact insight you needed. These aren't accidents. They're the universe's way of winking at you, a cosmic choreography that dances around your existence. Think of the time you thought of a friend you hadn't seen in years, someone buried in the recesses of memory, only to have them text you out of the blue within minutes. Or consider the day you wandered into a dusty bookstore and found a volume that seemed to speak directly to your soul, as if it had been waiting there just for you. These experiences carry a weight, a resonance that lingers, suggesting that something, or someone, is orchestrating the scenes of your life with purpose. What makes synchronicities so profound is their ability to bridge the seen and unseen, the tangible and the ethereal. They're not loud proclamations, but subtle invitations, asking you to trust in a larger plan. For those on the path of a chosen one, these moments are more than fleeting curiosities. They're guideposts, illuminating the way forward. They might appear when you're doubting yourself, offering reassurance that you're aligned with your true calling. Or they could emerge during times of transition, nudging you toward decisions that feel both terrifying and inevitable. The beauty of synchronicities lies in their personal nature. They're tailored to you, reflecting your unique journey in ways that no one else might fully grasp. A number that holds meaning for you might be meaningless to another, yet its repetition in your life feels like a private conversation with the divine. To deepen this exploration, consider how synchronicities might connect to your intuition. Have you ever felt a pull to pause, to notice, just before one of these moments occurs? Perhaps there's an inner knowing that primes you to recognize them, a quiet voice that's been honed by your openness to the mysteries of existence. They could also tie into your emotions. Think of the awe, the quiet thrill, or even the peace that washes over you when they happen. These feelings aren't random. They're part of the message, reinforcing your bond with the unseen forces at play. And what about their timing? Synchronicities often cluster around pivotal moments, beginnings, endings, or crossroads, suggesting they're not just signs but catalysts, pushing you to grow, to step into the fullness of who you're meant to be. So, the next time you encounter one of these cosmic breadcrumbs, resist the urge to shrug it off as coincidence. Lean into it. Let it stir your curiosity and awaken your sense of wonder. Keep a journal if you can. Track the numbers, the moments, the feelings they evoke, and watch for patterns that might reveal more about your path. Synchronicities are sacred, subtle threads in the tapestry of your life, woven by a hand greater than your own. They remind you that your journey, with all its twists and turns, is no accident. You're not just drifting through existence. You're part of a grand design, guided by forces that speak in whispers and winks. Embrace them, and let them lead you deeper into the mystery of being a chosen one, exactly where the universe intends you to be. Sign 2. Experiencing disapproval or hostility. Consider for a moment the intricate dance between light and shadow that defines the path of a chosen one. While the gentle nudge of synchronicities offers reassurance and direction, there exists a counterpoint, an equally striking phenomenon that often emerges in the form of disapproval or outright hostility from those around you. This tension, a vivid interplay of affirmation and opposition, stands as a potent testament to your sacred calling. As a chosen one, you carry within you a radiant brilliance, a divine spark that shines forth from your deep connection to something greater. This light, intended to uplift and illuminate the world, can unexpectedly stir unease in others, casting shadows where you least expect them. Those who dwell in fear, insecurity, or spiritual dormancy may perceive your presence as a challenge, even if they're unaware of it. Your glow, a beacon of authenticity and purpose, can unsettle them, prompting reactions that range from subtle jabs to overt rejection. You might notice it in the quiet sting of a backhanded compliment, the uninvited critique of your beliefs or choices, or the bold attempts to derail your pursuit of a path that feels uniquely yours. What's striking is the irony. The very traits that mark you as extraordinary, your unwavering faith, your tireless quest for truth, your dedication to growth, often become the catalysts for this pushback. It's as though your light, in its purity, exposes the cracks in their own foundations, and rather than bask in its warmth, they recoil. This resistance, though, is rarely about you at its core. It's a reflection of their inner struggles, a projection of the doubts and limitations they wrestle with in silence. Your authenticity acts as a mirror, holding up truths they may not be ready to face. Instead of embracing the possibility of transformation your presence offers, they may seek to dim your shine, clinging to the comfort of their familiar shadows. This dynamic can weigh heavily on you, testing your emotional strength and resolve. The sting of rejection or the exhaustion of constant opposition might tempt you to question your path, to dim your own light in hopes of blending in. Yet herein lies the deeper lesson. These encounters are not mere obstacles, but sacred invitations to rise higher. Navigating this tension demands more than endurance. It calls for a profound cultivation of resilience, self-assurance, and empathy. Each moment of disapproval becomes a chance to fortify your spirit, to trust more deeply in your purpose, and to extend compassion to those who cannot yet see the beauty of your journey. Respond not with bitterness or defensiveness, but with a quiet kindness that honors your role as a bearer of light. Your radiance is not meant to overshadow others, but to gently coax their own flames to life, even if they resist the spark. Society, too, plays a role in this resistance. Its norms often favor conformity over the bold individuality you embody, making your divergence a quiet rebellion against the status quo. Far from being a detour, this hostility is a thread woven into the rich tapestry of your chosen one's journey. Just as synchronicities whisper of cosmic alignment, These challenges affirm that you walk a path less trodden, one that disrupts the ordinary and beckons the extraordinary. They remind you that true illumination often meets resistance before it finds acceptance. Embrace this duality, the light of your purpose and the shadows it casts, for it shapes you into a vessel of strength and grace. Through this crucible, you not only refine your own spirit, but also plant seeds of awakening in others, even those who turn away. Your journey, with all its contrasts, is a sacred unfolding, a testament to the power of light enduring amidst the dark. Soul Sign 3. Quest for Truth. Picture a flame flickering within you, a quiet yet unyielding force that refuses to dim, no matter how fiercely the winds of convention blow. At the heart of every chosen one's path burns this insatiable quest for truth, a deep, relentless yearning to pierce through the veils of existence and grasp the profound mysteries that lie beneath. This pursuit, far from a passive curiosity, is a defining trait of those marked for extraordinary destinies, a drive that sets you apart from the crowd and propels you toward the unknown. It's not just about asking questions. It's about refusing to settle for shallow answers, about peeling back the layers of reality to reveal the intricate, shimmering tapestry woven beneath the surface. From the earliest whispers of your consciousness, you've likely felt this pull, an innate restlessness that stirred within you long before you could name it. While others around you accepted the world as it was presented, you sensed there was more, a hidden depth calling out to be explored. Perhaps as a child, you gazed at the stars and wondered not just what they were, but why they seemed to speak to you in a language you couldn't yet understand. Or maybe you found yourself challenging the tales handed down to you, stories of history, morality, or purpose, sensing gaps where others saw completeness. This wasn't mere rebellion. It was the spark of a mind and soul unwilling to be confined by the ordinary, a thirst for meaning that no surface-level explanation could quench. This quest has undoubtedly carved a unique path through your life, one that winds through territories others rarely dare to tread. It might have drawn you to the dusty pages of ancient texts, where forgotten wisdom whispered truths the modern world has overlooked. Perhaps you've sat in quiet contemplation, studying the riddles of esoteric philosophies, or surrendered to spiritual practices that promise a glimpse beyond the veil. Each step along this road has been an act of courage, a willingness to question not just the world around you, but the very beliefs you once held dear. You've likely wrestled with ideas that felt too vast to hold, ideas that stretched your understanding and forced you to shed the comfortable illusions you'd outgrown. Yet this journey is not without its shadows. The pursuit of truth often places you at odds with a world content to linger in the familiar. Friends, family, or even strangers may have met your questions with furrowed brows or outright disdain, their skepticism a mirror to their own unease. Your refusal to conform, to nod and smile at half-truths, may have strained bonds, leaving you standing alone at times, a solitary figure against the tide of convention. There's an ache in that isolation, a quiet pang of alienation when you realize how few share your hunger for what lies beyond. But even in those moments, you've pressed on, driven by a conviction that this path, though lonely, is yours to walk. What fuels this relentless search? It's more than curiosity. It's a fusion of intellect, intuition, and an almost primal need to align with something greater. There's a voice within you, soft but insistent, that whispers of truths waiting to be uncovered. Truths that resonate in your bones even before your mind can define them. This intuition often guides you when logic alone isn't enough, nudging you toward insights that defy explanation yet feel undeniably real. It's as if your soul already knows the answers, and your journey is simply a matter of catching up, of bringing those buried revelations into the light of awareness. This quest is not a race to an endpoint, nor a puzzle with a single solution. It's a living, breathing process, a spiral that deepens with every turn. Each discovery you make unravels new questions. Each truth you grasp reveals a horizon yet unexplored. There's beauty in that endlessness, a humbling reminder that the pursuit itself is the point. It challenges you to grow, to stretch beyond the limits of who you thought you were, shedding outdated beliefs like old skin. And with each layer you release, you step closer to the core of your purpose, a radiant clarity that shines brighter the deeper you go. Consider, too, the strength this journey demands. Resilience to face doubt, humility to admit when you're wrong, and courage to stand firm when the world pushes back. These trials are not punishments but forge fires, tempering your spirit into something unbreakable. The disapproval you encounter, the resistance you overcome, they're not detours but signposts, proof that you're moving in a direction that matters. Sign 4. Feeling a sense of specialness. Deep within the currents of your being flows a quiet, yet unshakable sense of specialness, a subtle undercurrent that ties together your quest for truth and the synchronicities lighting your path. This isn't a fleeting thought or a boastful claim. It's a profound, almost instinctual knowing that you're destined for something beyond the ordinary, a purpose that hums in the marrow of your bones. For those marked as chosen ones, this awareness often takes root early, perhaps as a child gazing at the stars with a longing others couldn't fathom, or sensing a rhythm in the world that your peers seemed deaf to. It's as if an invisible thread has always tugged at you, whispering that your life is woven into a larger, more intricate design. This sense of specialness doesn't bloom from arrogance or a hunger for recognition. Instead, it rises from a sacred place, a cellular conviction that you carry a unique role in the vast orchestra of existence. Maybe it showed itself in moments of quiet awe, like feeling the pulse of nature in a way that stirred your soul, or glimpsing the divine in the mundane when others saw only the surface. It's a connection that sets you apart, not in isolation, but in purpose. You might have noticed how this inner spark drew you toward questions no one else asked, or how it fueled a drive to offer your gifts, be it creativity, insight, or compassion, to a cause greater than yourself. This calling isn't about personal glory. It's a responsibility, a mantle you wear with both pride and reverence. Yet carrying this awareness is no simple task. It's a duality of exhilaration and weight, a dance between joy and quiet burden. There are days when it lifts you, filling you with the certainty that every step you take matters in ways you can't yet see. Other times, it presses down, a reminder of the distance between you and those who don't share this vision. Perhaps you felt this gap in relationships, friends or family who couldn't grasp why you chased dreams they deemed impractical, or why you sought truths they were content to ignore. This sense of specialness can be a solitary flame, flickering in a world that doesn't always understand its glow. But rather than dimming it, these moments sharpen your resolve, teaching you to hold it gently, with humility as your anchor. Embracing this part of yourself demands balance. It's about honoring the divine ember within without letting it flare into pride. You've been entrusted with something rare, perhaps a perspective that cuts through illusion, a talent that heals, or a voice that inspires. These aren't just gifts. They're tools meant to ripple outward, touching lives in ways both subtle and profound. As you walk this path, you'll see how it intertwines with the synchronicities that guide you, the truths you seek, and even the resistance you face from those unsettled by your light. Each thread reinforces the others, weaving a tapestry that reveals your journey's sacred shape. This feeling isn't static. It grows with you. In youth, it might have been a vague restlessness, a sense that you didn't quite fit the mold. As you've matured, it's likely sharpened into clarity, a compass pointing toward your highest calling. There's power in this evolution, a quiet strength that steadies you when doubt creeps in. And make no mistake, doubt will come. The world can be loud, its skepticism a chorus that tries to drown out your inner song. But this sense of specialness is your shield, a truth that stands firm against the noise. It's not delusion or wishful thinking. It's a sacred echo from your soul, a call to rise into the fullness of who you're meant to be. So as you move forward, let this awareness be your guide. Lean into it with grace, gratitude, and a willingness to serve. Let it remind you that your life holds meaning beyond the visible, that every challenge and triumph is a stitch in the grand design. The universe, with its winks of synchronicity, conspires to affirm this truth. You are here for a reason. Step boldly into that greatness, not for your own sake alone, but to shine a light that others, too, might one day follow. Sign 5. Unexplained physical symptoms. As you traverse the extraordinary path of a chosen one, it's not uncommon to notice your body speaking a language of its own, revealing subtle yet powerful clues of the immense transformation unfolding within you. These unexplained physical symptoms are far more than random quirks. They are the tangible echoes of a profound energetic shift, a holistic metamorphosis that reverberates through every layer of your being, from the physical to the spiritual. Picture your body as a finely tuned instrument, adjusting to the higher frequencies of consciousness that accompany your sacred journey. And with that tuning comes a spectrum of sensations that might catch you off guard. Among the most frequently mentioned experiences is an overwhelming sense of fatigue, a deep exhaustion that lingers even after a full night's rest. This isn't just the tiredness of a long day. It's a weariness that seeps into your mind and emotions, as though the very act of existing in this dense reality demands an extraordinary reservoir of energy. This exhaustion often stems from the intense recalibration happening within your subtle energy bodies. Those unseen layers of your essence that are stretching and aligning with elevated states of awareness. It's as if your entire system is rewiring itself, adapting to a new vibrational rhythm that transcends the ordinary. Beyond fatigue, you might encounter other curious manifestations. Fleeting moments of dizziness that make the world tilt ever so slightly, a persistent ringing or high-pitched tone in your ears, or even a faint buzzing sensation that seems to hum from deep within. These aren't mere coincidences or medical mysteries. They're signs of your growing sensitivity to the invisible currents of energy swirling around and through you. As your perception expands beyond the limits of the physical plane, your body becomes a conduit for these higher vibrations, and these sensations are the evidence of that sacred attunement. Some chosen ones also describe chronic aches, nagging pains, or discomforts that defy the explanations of traditional medicine. These could be the physical traces of energetic blockages, pockets of resistance where old patterns or stagnant energy are being cleared to make way for the profound shifts in your consciousness. Navigating these experiences calls for a tender approach. Treat yourself with the utmost kindness and patience, recognizing that your body is not faltering, but evolving. Prioritize practices that restore balance and vitality, whether it's sinking into the stillness of meditation, nourishing yourself with wholesome foods, or grounding your energy through time in nature. Your physical form is a sacred vessel, a temple that cradles the divine spark of your chosen essence, and it deserves your care and reverence. Tune in closely to its whispers, for it holds wisdom that complements the spiritual insights you're uncovering along the way. These physical symptoms don't stand alone. They're intricately woven into the broader tapestry of your journey. Just as synchronicities light your path, the quest for truth fuels your spirit. The sense of specialness anchors your purpose, and the resistance you face tests your resolve. These bodily sensations are threads in the same divine design, They're not obstacles to overcome, but signposts to embrace. Gentle reminders that you're exactly where you're meant to be. Each ache, each wave of fatigue, each subtle vibration is a marker of your transformation, a testament to the monumental shift occurring as you step into higher realms of being. Far from being burdens, they're badges of honor, proof that you're shedding the old to embody the radiant light of your true calling. Consider, too, how these symptoms might deepen your connection to the world around you. Perhaps that ringing in your ears is an echo of the universe's frequency, a call to listen more closely to its guidance. Maybe the dizziness is a nudge to pause and realign, to let go of control and trust the flow of your path. These experiences invite you to explore not just the why, but the how. How they shape your resilience, how they teach you to honor your limits, and how they prepare you to carry the weight of your purpose with grace. As you move forward, hold space for this physical evolution, knowing it's paving the way for the full unveiling of your brilliance, a light that will shine ever brighter as you embrace the totality of your chosen one's journey. Sign 6. Experiencing vivid dreams. As you journey deeper into the enigmatic role of a chosen one, consider the realm of sleep not merely as a pause from the waking world, but as a sacred gateway to the unseen layers of your consciousness. Within this vast dreamscape, where the boundaries between realities blur, vivid and symbolic dreams emerge as a powerful thread in the tapestry of your extraordinary path. For those marked by destiny, these nocturnal visions are far from ordinary. They are recurring, luminous experiences that weave guidance, foresight, and profound revelations into the fabric of your being. Unlike the faint, fleeting dreams that drift through the minds of most, the slumber of a chosen one is graced with visions so striking they etch themselves into your soul. Picture dreams that unfold with a clarity rivaling daylight, brimming with intricate details, vivid hues painting the scenes, textures you can almost touch, and emotions that resonate long after the first light of dawn breaks. These are not mere illusions of the mind. They linger, leaving echoes that stir your spirit and beckon you to explore their deeper meaning. In this ethereal landscape, you might find yourself face to face with figures that defy the ordinary confines of existence. Perhaps a wise sage appears, their eyes alight with ancient knowledge, or a spirit guide drifts into view, offering silent counsel through their presence. At times, these visitors may even feel like fragments of your higher self, mirrors reflecting truths you've yet to fully embrace. Each encounter carries whispers of wisdom, glimpses of futures yet to unfold, or subtle nudges toward the next step on your sacred journey. For some chosen ones, these dreams transcend mere symbolism and step into the realm of prophecy. Imagine visions that peel back the veil of time, revealing events yet to come or unveiling hidden truths about the world that surrounds you. Though cloaked in metaphor and mystery, these premonitions are like lanterns in the dark, tools to illuminate the challenges and possibilities that await. They defy the linear march of hours and days, offering insights that stretch beyond the limits of what the waking mind can grasp. Yet, the power of these vivid dreams extends far beyond foretelling. They are catalysts, sparking transformation within the depths of your soul. Step into a dream where you confront a shadowed part of yourself, a wound begging for healing, a fear yearning for release, or a belief silently holding you back. These nocturnal encounters invite you to integrate the fragmented pieces of your being, fostering spiritual awakening and personal growth. They are not just visions, they are invitations to evolve, to shed what no longer serves you, and to step more fully into your destined light. To navigate this rich and mysterious terrain, approach it with a heart full of reverence and a mind eager to learn. Keep a dream journal close. Let it become a sacred archive where you capture every detail, the colors that danced before your eyes, the words that echoed in the silence, the symbols that pulsed with meaning. Reflect on these entries in quiet moments, perhaps through meditation, where the stillness allows their messages to surface. Or turn inward, trusting your intuition to unravel their significance. If the path feels unclear, seek the wisdom of a trusted spiritual guide, someone who can help you decode the language of your dreams and connect it to your greater purpose. This dreamscape is more than a nightly escape. It is a living, breathing dimension of your journey as a chosen one. Each vision, each symbol, each fleeting encounter is a thread in the intricate design of your destiny. Embrace it fully, for within these vivid dreams lies not only the map to your sacred path, but also the keys to unlocking the boundless potential that resides within you. Let them guide you, heal you, and propel you forward as you continue to walk this extraordinary road illuminated by the Sign 7. Belief in a higher power. What if the thread that ties your entire journey together isn't something you can see or touch, but a quiet, unshakable belief in a higher power? At the heart of every chosen one's path lies this profound conviction, a force far greater than ourselves that gently steers our steps, weaves the synchronicities into our lives, and infuses every moment with a sense of purpose and meaning. Far from being a fleeting thought or a distant ideal, this spiritual foundation underpins every sign we've explored, serving as a wellspring of comfort, a compass for direction, and a shield of resilience against life's most daunting trials. It's not just a belief, it's the very pulse that keeps your sacred calling alive. For those destined to walk this extraordinary road, this connection to a higher power transcends mere intellectual debate or philosophical musings. It's a living, breathing experience that courses through your veins and resonates in your soul. Perhaps you've sensed it since childhood, an invisible presence that felt as real as the air you breathe, a subtle energy that wrapped around you during moments of joy and carried you through seasons of sorrow. It's the whisper in your ear when doubt creeps in, the sudden clarity that pierces through confusion, and the strength that lifts you when the world feels too heavy to bear. This isn't about adopting a label or conforming to a rigid doctrine. It's about recognizing a divine force, whatever you choose to call it, that has been your silent partner all along. This higher power is the unseen architect behind the tapestry of your life, threading together the coincidences that defy explanation and the dreams that light your way. It's the quiet force that plants those vivid visions in your sleep, offering glimpses of truth or guidance when waking life feels uncertain. It's the steady hand that holds you upright when others turn away, unable to grasp the depth of your purpose, their disapproval only a shadow against the brilliance of your path. More than that, it's a source of infinite strength, a reservoir you can draw from when the weight of your calling presses down, reminding you that every step, every struggle, is part of a grander design. Unlike blind faith that clings to untested hopes, your trust in this higher power is forged in the fire of lived experience. It's the resonance you feel deep within when you pause to listen, a frequency that hums in harmony with your spirit. It's not bound by words, rules, or the limitations of human understanding. It's a sacred bond, a direct line to the essence of all that is. Think of those moments when life seemed to unravel, when darkness loomed large, and yet something within you refused to break. That was this belief at work, an anchor tethering you to the truth that you are never abandoned, never forsaken. The higher power walks beside you, a constant companion whose presence glows even in the dimmest corners of your journey. Picture it as a lighthouse on a stormy night. When the waves of doubt or fear crash against you, this belief cuts through the chaos, illuminating the way forward. It's not just a passive comfort. It's an active force that shapes how you move through the world. In quiet moments of reflection, it fuels your courage to ask the big questions, to seek truth beyond the surface. In times of conflict, it softens your heart, allowing you to respond with grace rather than bitterness. And in the everyday grind, It's the spark. Let it guide you like a beacon through the uncertainties that will surely come, for they are inevitable on a journey as bold as yours. Lean into it when the road grows steep, when the voices of skepticism grow loud, or when your own strength falters. This unwavering faith doesn't just hold you together. It transforms you, deepening your connection to the divine spark within and around you. It's the key that unlocks your resilience, the lens that reveals the beauty in every challenge, and the power that emboldens you to step fully into your role as a chosen one. With it, you become a beacon yourself, casting a light of unwavering brilliance into a world that so desperately needs it. And there you have it, the 7 unmistakable signs that you might just be a chosen one. Do these resonate deep within your soul? If they do, take a moment to let that sink in. You're likely walking an extraordinary path, one woven with purpose, mystery, and cosmic wonder. But this is only the beginning. Don't let the journey end here. There's so much more to uncover, so many layers of your destiny waiting to be explored. If any of these signs sparked a flicker of recognition in you, hit that like button to let us know. It's a small way to affirm your place in this incredible story. Subscribe now to dive even deeper into the secrets of the universe, where we'll continue to unravel the mysteries that call to your spirit. And don't keep this to yourself. Drop your story in the comments below. Share your synchronicities, your dreams, or that unshakable feeling of something greater. By connecting with others on this path, you'll find strength, inspiration, and a community of souls just like you. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening adventure. Keep seeking, keep shining, and let your inner light guide you toward the extraordinary life you were always meant to live. What's your next step? Tell us below, and let's keep this journey alive together.